connected. User left your channel.
Frick. Urgent roads. Need Lauder roads. Quickly found injured persons in Cow Hall. Multiple gunshots. Wounded injured person currently just out of pulse. Okay. Nice.
There, we could just tell him there's a dead body in the corner.
I've not gotten
All
those
right.
calls yet, no.
Okay. Oh!
Howdy.
Oh!
Howdy.
Mr. Lawman, there is a body in there and a ranger waiting for you.
Are you Ranger Davenport?
Yes.
Yep.
You want to head inside and tell me what happened?
Yep.
Oh, she's inside. I would say they're inside, but one's dead. So,
Oh, okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Thank you for coming.
I just went on duty, so sorry if there was any late response.
No, you're fine. I ain't too sure, but inside of their hat says Gray. Could be a name, nickname. Yeah,
Gray.
Gray. Yeah, bunch of gunshot wounds. They were gone by the time we got there. It was about 5 minutes since the tip came in.
Just gonna look her over here.
We left all the evidence at the scene, which I'm sure Davenport would have informed you of by telegram, so that's all in touch when you want to check it out.
I would appreciate y'all taking me exactly where it was
Yeah, no, we can do
after
that.
I looked her over.
Yeah, no, we've let the Rangers know that we're going to be here for some time. Make sure it's done properly.
Hmm.
oh my, was this a murder?
I don't know yet.
I just realized who that woman is. That's Gran. It's one of the Grays. Well, that makes sense with the hat.
Do you happen to know this lady's first name, ma'am?
I just know I've only met her the one time. She's part of the Gray family, and she came over for dinner one time, and it just occurred to me I knew her, but I only know her as Gran.
You know, another Gray that's old like her died. Just like kind of. Maybe murdered, I think he was. You think there's a connection?
My God.
Oh my, the Grays are pissing people off or something. Well, the other guy, he died.
Do you
died.
know-
I think he was murdered.
Do you know if the Grays have any issues with anybody right offhand?
Oh God.
Oh,
Or is the list extensive?
um,
No, it's not extensive. You know what? I'll say this. The other day there was left some blood at the Braithwaite Manor, and written in the blood was, "The rich shall perish," and I'm wondering if somebody's targeting the Greys as well.
I mean, they were so loud about how rich they were. Almost if it's to, brag. They love to brag about their wealth and how much better they were about to everybody.
I do remember seeing something about the blood left to Braithwaite.
Yeah, I put in a tip about that. I don't know if anybody came down and looked at it.
I'm not sure if someone came down to look at it. I remember seeing something about it, though. Can't remember if it was in the tip line or the paperwork.
They are a bit of braggarts. They are.
Give me 1 second.
I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna
we
think
should
about
discuss
something.
that here. We should go outside.
May you rest in peace, Grand Grand.
You said the name Gray was found inside of her hat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just inside. Just gonna take a second to. Yeah.
Deputy,
Mm-hmm.
do you need anything from me? I'm gonna go grab a stew or
You can go
anything.
grab a stew. I would like you to stick around so you can show me to the spot where you found her, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Okay.
Is Davenport alright?
He's going to get a stew.
Alright. It's sad because she was old enough she could have gone peacefully if she wanted to. But it was Caliga. I mean, it could be the guards, it could have been anything.
Mm-hmm. I doubt that.
With what we saw there, I don't think it would have been the guards unless they've suddenly gotten into torturing or kidnapping. I'd watch out for that lady outside. Adelaide, I think she is. I don't know if she's just nosy or she knew the lady and knows more than she's letting on, but she did not want me in here.
I'm not sure. She is very nosy, though, so it's hard to tell.
She was offering to...
Got some mud on her shoes here.
Hmm.
Does this look like mud, though, you would find in the swamps? It's not from roads, I can tell that. You would know better than I would.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd say it's probably bayou, maybe. It's got the smell of it. We had a tip come in for North Central and one, which, I mean, it could not be related at all, but couldn't find that person. And then we came straight out here and she was deceased by the time we got there, so. But she was still bleeding, so I ain't too sure if they're linked. Maybe not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
This, sadly, is not my first rodeo, so I'll handle the paperwork and stuff. Don't worry about it.
She had a mirror that was etched with bead gray, so that might be her first initial.
B.
Hmm. She smells of wheat.
Of wheat. There's
Hmm.
wheat out there at Caliga.
Is there?
Yeah, I
I thought
think
it was
so.
just tobacco. There's wheat at Braithwaite, though.
No, you're right. Braithwaite and mud. Yeah, I guess it's plausible. I mean, it does get muddy around there sometimes. Either that or she was just a baker. Who knows?
Hmm. Now, how would someone dislocate their shoulder from being shot?
There was rope there down at Caliga. So maybe they handed her a little bit rough and you know, if she was tied up too tight, could have dislocated her shoulder.
If she was tied up and then thrown on the ground.
Yeah. The thing that confused me was there was blood, not blood on the scene. There was God, sorry, my mind is all over. There was wine on the ground where we found her.
Mm-hmm. She's very Seems very old and frail. Wouldn't take much to dislocate or break a bone.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Alright. Well, before I have y'all lead me out there, I'm going to, she had a letter with the name August Gray on it, so I'm gonna get in contact with them. Find out who she was, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, hope so.
Man, do you work here?
I sure do. Is there anything y'all need while you wait here?
I thought you worked at the bathhouse.
I haven't worked in the bathhouse for a long time.
Fair enough.
I work for the Braithwaites and I work for Maggie Moose. And sometimes I spend my time volunteering here.
Who runs this place?
Pearly.
Alright. I think I've seen all I need to see. I'll get in contact with any next of kin if I can figure out her first name. Would you happen to know it?
I'm
Ma'am,
sorry, were you asking me a question?
would you happen to know her first name?
Oh, Gran. I do not, but maybe Serafina knows. She's out front. Would you like me to bring her in?
I'm headed out there anyways. Do you know anybody of the Gray family with the first name starting with the letter B?
I know that there are 2 Grays that are deputies.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, poor August.
Is
All
it
right.
okay if I
Go ahead.
had a moment with her?
Go for it.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go say some final words. Is it okay if I just give my respects?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't touch the body, I promise.
Do you
I
know,
know it sounds weird when I say that, but I mean it.
I know what you mean. Do you know would you happen to know a Gray with the first name, with the first letter being a B of the first name?
B. Bonnie. Bonnie, she's a doctor.
Alright. Thank you.
And August, he's a deputy.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Ranger, if you don't mind just waiting at the office, we'll go out there 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Did you just kick the door?
I slipped.
You slipped and kicked the door.
Yeah. Alright. Do y'all know, just real quick, do y'all know if Adelaide works at this, Undertaker's office?
Adelaide?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I wouldn't trust her with a human corpse if you paid her $1,000 to take good care of it.
Okay, so what you're saying is I should go back and check on it. I have no reason to believe otherwise that she didn't work there, so that's what I was about to ask. I don't know Adelaide. I don't know Adelaide too well.
She might have. Oh, Adelaide?
Mm.
Adelaide is like the story of the boy who cried wolf, except it's but I've changed this time.
Mm.
And she hasn't. She is just awful piece of work. So whatever she's told you is probably a lie, is rule number 1. Rule number 2 is, no matter how sweet she might be on her own, she finds the most vile, rotten, nasty, violent, horrible, manipulative, lying pieces of work that are around the crossing to make friends with or to marry for status in the criminal world. And so even if she's not doing harm, the people in her immediate social circle probably are. So yes, go check on her.
Okay. There is apparently what appears to be an older lady, probably might be a gray that's been murdered.
Yes, definitely don't trust her with a body.
responsible for this.
Even though you abandoned us,
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go do.
I will forgive you for that.
I didn't quite trust them in there with the bodies up. Just let me look
Yeah,
again at the
me
registry.
neither.
So, and then
Howdy.
we'll be on our way. Howdy.
Not a problem.
I'm Cadet Ethan Jones. They were just telling me you were in there. I figured I'd introduce myself because I don't think I've met you before or yet, anyways.
You have not. Name's Deputy Buck Bohannon. Why don't you? This should be interesting for you. Why don't you go see if the sheriff's okay with you coming along for the rest of this investigation for a bit?
All right.
Rangers, if you just give me 1 second, all right?
No
I
rush.
appreciate your patience. Sheriff Chevalier's inside.
Fine. All right. I'll have run over to the stable and let the stable hand take a look at it.
Sheriff.
Which one?
You're right. Either sheriff, I guess. So the lady that we found had a note. Well, first her hat had the name Gray on it. Then she was carrying a mirror with the initial B and then the last name Gray etched on it. So that's what makes me think it's a member of the Gray family. Also, she had a note. I couldn't see the specifics of the note because it was covered in blood, but I could see the name August Gray on it.
Okay. Have you notified the medical department yet?
No, I can do so. I'm not sure if the Rangers have or not, but I'll do so.
If a body shows up, your very first step is to contact the medical department, because if there is not a death certificate, we need to be able to confirm who that is and whether or not their death was suspicious or not. And the Department of Health is the people that need to do that. Thank you.
All right. As far as August goes, do you want me to contact him or do you want to take care of that?
If you contact the medical department and let them know what you found, the medical department will also contact the next of kin. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Did you
the next of kin need to know first.
Did you care if I joined you, or I was going to ask her?
I don't care. Is it all right if Cadet Jones joins me for the rest of this investigation? I'm gonna have the Rangers take me to the spot where they found her.
Sure. Go ahead.
All right.
Alrighty. Appreciate it, Sheriff.
Can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Go inside the Undertaker's. She should be in the back room. Just stand with there for a bit.
Okay.
I'll go in there with you. Just to make sure she's still there.
I would hope so. In the least fucked up way possible.
Mm-hmm.
I know that came across bad, but
Please still be there. Yes. All right, Cadet, if you don't mind just standing here, you don't have to be like right next to her in the room with her if you don't want to be. But just if anybody comes in, ask them what they're doing here. And if they
you said you're
insist
just
on-
heading to...
Yes, I'm just going to go send a telegram to the medics saying that there's a dead body so they can come and confirm.
Okay.
It won't be but a few minutes.
All right.
Has anybody told you you're scruffy these days? Scruffy? You used to be so well put together.
Yes, I myself have endured that with my own ex-wife, yes.
Yes. She's a homewrecker.
I see. Well, I really must get back to my job.
Of course.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask one more time for your name.
She won't give it to you. She's never given it to anybody. No one knows her name. Not even her best friend, who I am. That's who me is. All right.
I see. Well, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You seem like a nice individual, well-dressed, very talkative. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. But please, just don't be illegal, yes? With adultery and such as Adelaide has disposed. If that is deemed true.
Are you asking me not to be illegal?
Yes, try and stay within the law, please, and not give any trouble. I appreciate that. Makes my life and everyone else's life a lot.
All right. Well, apparently there's this more complicated process than I thought it was. I gotta wait for the medics to get here to do for them to do whatever process they gotta go through.
All right. Well,
Are you able to describe where you've found her?
Caliga Hall, main building, front porch. Everything you see will be right in front of you once you get there.
It's easy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to waste y'all's time. I didn't realize it was such a lengthy
No,
process.
no, it's
it's
not a
fine.
time waste at all. I would have liked to bring you out there if there wasn't, so much going on.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. As far as the statement goes, was it just a search and rescue tip, and that's where you found him, or did you just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Search and
pretty much
rescue.
a search and rescue, yeah.
We'll leave the tip unresolved, so you can grab the timestamp and stuff, and feel free to resolve it when you want.
All right. Did it? I guess I could see it whenever I get to it. All right, I appreciate it. Sorry for the confusion again.
No, not
I just don't want
Not a
to.
problem.
I don't want to keep y'all here. I don't know how long it's going to take for a medic to show up.
Thank you for your time. Appreciate you coming out to this.
No problem. Thank you
Let's
for
go
letting us
home.
know.
Eddie, folks.
Anytime. Hopefully not for a while, though.
Oh, hey there.
You all right?
Yeah, it just smells really bad.
I can stand out here. Just waiting for the medics now. And then we'll go out and investigate the area. Let me give you a rundown. So, this lady, she, I believe she is a member of the Gray family. I'm not entirely certain, but she had a hat that had the name Grave in it. And then she had a mirror, like a little pocket mirror, that had the first initial B and the last name Gray. Those are the two identifying things, as well as a letter with the name August Gray on it, which is another deputy.
Yeah, I've heard of August before.
A lady named Serafina and Adelaide both said that her name was, they both called her Nan Nan or something like that. And that she was a member of the Gray family. As far as any evidence goes, she had multiple close range gunshot wounds. She appeared to have some sores on her back, which I'm not sure are relevant. She had mud on her shoes that appeared to be of the swamp nature. Her clothes smelled of blood and wheat, and her right shoulder was dislocated. Now, the rangers said that there was a rope found on the scene. She's pretty old and frail, so probably wouldn't take much to dislocate her shoulder. If she was tied up, that is.
Where was she found at again?
They found her on the front porch of Caliga Hall.
Oh, shit.
Now,
I didn't know the...
Go ahead.
I mean, I know the Grays are kind of all over, but weren't they mostly at the other manor? Or am I getting that confused with... Oh, yeah, never mind. I don't really know where they go or which ones which. I've not ran into many of either of them.
Now, a couple places that I want to look. First, obviously, scene of where they found her. Secondly, where do you think she might have been taken if she smells of wheat?
There's the fields that are just outside of town. Then there's also the fields outside of town. Those are by Braithwaite. So I want to say there's also the other, there's also the fields that are on Braithwaite proper as well. But
Now, I'm probably not going to look too extensively into Braithwaite, but her shoes are muddy. So I'm going to look, that combined with her smelling of wheat, I'm probably going to go to that area. Me and you are probably going to go to that area, see if there's any part of the wheat field that extends into a muddy region. See if there's any evidence.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head, because I've been through that area before. If there's like a swamp entrance that's like directly near that, I think there's a creek. Yeah, there's a creek. It's I think Darby Creek. I think that's close to the wheat field.
There was also, I believe this is all speculation right now. I don't have much evidence to back this up, but there was blood left at Braithwaite Manor, and it spelled out something along the lines of "the rich will perish" or something like that.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. So that the rich will perish. And you said they called her Nan Nan, so she's like their aunt or grandma.
That, or that's all that they were introduced to her as.
Aren't the Grays pretty large family?
I'm not too familiar with the two families. Tell me this was actually filed. There it is. The rich shall perish, yep.
Well, I'm no detective, but that is a pretty telltale sign of motive, I would say, if it is related to this, which it's mighty inconspicuous, I would say, that that's written in blood.
I'm very certain that the Greys and the Braithwaites are rich families, considering their properties are ginormous.
Yeah. And that's a lot of bullet holes to be one person. And I mean, I kind of looked not too close, just as I was entering the room.
You
And
could have investigated the body.
What was that?
I say you could have investigated the body if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I looked over it and it looked like it was a whole assortment of different firearms that were used. There were large holes, obviously, that might indicate like a high-powered rifle, and then there were pellet likes scattered across it, as well as smaller rounds that looked like obviously I didn't see the exit wounds, but maybe it seems like it might have been multiple people, unless this person just was alone doing it and switched back and forth as like a means of revenge or grievance for something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a lot of work for someone doing that, switching between all those, unless they're trying to make a point, which, I mean, they wrote that in blood. So I guess the better question would be is if there's any knowledge that you all have of someone that's known possibly as being like a, well, I guess, how can I word this? Someone that has a particular thing against people with money. I mean, obviously there's people that like criminals, which I guess are kind of fall in that category, which is a really broad generalization, but someone that stands out, I guess. But that's pretty expansive to go through, as I'm sure your all's files are very, very, very expanded.
Mm. Now I'm trying to figure out who this actually is. The only person with the last name Gray and a first name starting with the letter B is a Bonnie Gray. And that is August's half sister. I don't believe that matches up. Unless there's just a huge age gap.
Do you think maybe she came from out of state? Or maybe she never, maybe she was around before any kind of large registry system was around, so she just didn't know? I mean, if she's old, I doubt she really got around much. I don't know what her hobbies were or anything, but
I'm trying to think of the exact thing that they called her.
I guess you already looked at possible aliases in the registry of Nan Nan, maybe?
I've looked, but I'm not 100% certain that's what they called her. Something along those lines.
I mean, I don't know what it's like around these parts. For grandmas, where I'm from, we call them Nana.
Abraham Gray.
Kentucky, but I mean, I don't know if that's a common word here. I've never heard anybody say that anyways.
If you don't mind waiting here for a second, I'm gonna go see if any medics are responding.
Sure thing.
Or even any on duty. Yes. Oh, wait, this. Oh, boy. Oh, never mind. I was looking.
Howdy. Howdy. Oh, sorry. I don't have
You
any
okay?
medics responding yet.
Apparently there is a intensive surgery going on in Valentine. Mild was pretty severely hurt, shot in the chest.
By who?
Northwest Gang. Apparently Bax and North are dead.
Holy shit, really?
Yes, I just escorted Cameron back to his town and came back here.
Jesus, I only just woke up. Oh, fuck.
Sheriff, do you mind if I grab food out of here?
No, I make it for everyone. Please take food.
Also, Sheriff, are you familiar with the Gray family?
Am I familiar with who?
The Grays. Enough to be able to identify who this person is. The only Gray
No,
that...
not particularly.
Okay. The ranger said that she had a hat, like I said, with the word Gray on it, and then she also, on her, had a pocket mirror with B Gray on it. The only person in the registry with that first initial is Body Gray. Is Body Gray older?
Have you tried both spellings of gray? Grey and Gray?
That's a good idea. Body Gray's not old, is she?
Mm-hmm. No. Bonnie Gray is...
Alright. Didn't think so. Alright. Me and the cadet are in there waiting for medics. How long do you think? Well, I guess we gotta continue to wait, I guess. There's no way to have a local doctor do it, huh?
So there is, but it is a bit more complicated. Basically, you have to get in touch with the local coroner and then have the local coroner communicate with the Saints Crossing Department of Health on a slightly higher level. So if you want to, you can leave a tip on the medical tip line that the person is going to need an autopsy, but the local coroner has taken them for now. And just let the local coroner know very clearly when he takes the person that they will need an autopsy done, and that a medic will be arranging that. Yes.
All right.
Or not an autopsy, but a certificate death.
Okay.
Yes, because I think all three might be in serious surgery.
All right, I'll wait a bit longer. My only concern is I just don't want anything happening to the evidence on the scene.
You can send the cadet maybe to Valentine to see if one of them could be split off to do a death certificate. Yes, they should be in Valentine.
All right, I might do that then.
If not, no worries. They
Alright.
just might not be checking the tip line.
Sorry, I messed up on that highly wanted thing. I put it in the wrong...
Somebody with a feud for people with money comes after you. So hey, she's some of the mud on her shoes is still kind of wet. It doesn't not red, so I don't.
That's what
I'm
I
assuming
said.
it came from the swamp. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked the ranger. The ranger said it looks like it's swamp kind of mud. Could you do a grand old favor?
Yeah.
None of
absolutely.
the medics are responding. Apparently, there is a surgery going on in Valentine. Could you ride up there and see if there's possibly a medic who can come down to do this?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just let
Make
the
sure.
tip line know that I'm heading out that way.
Yep.
And
I'll stay here. First, I want to play this. Where the buffalo when you need it? I don't need buffalo right now, actually. What is your... Oh no. Don't want that. Oh, what? I told that to loop.
Lance G. You don't have a registry. Hmm. Oh, no eye color. Nothing. Hmm. That's what it is. Oh, you mean like as the alias? No. Volume control. Hopefully the medics get here soon. Give me a second, I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
doctor?
Sir, Medic McNamara, was there a
Nope.
Deceased patient?
Sorry, medic. You're a medic, right?
Yes, sir. Medic McNamara.
Alright. Yeah, she's in here.
Sorry for the delay. There was, we lost a few in Valentine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure exactly what what your protocol is. Just do whatever you need to do.
Okay. I spoke with Sheriff Chevalier. She mentioned there was a hat and a note.
Yes, I'm not sure what they did with the hat, but the Rangers said there was a hat with the name Gray in it.
Okay.
And then on her body, there's a small pocket mirror with the first letter B as like a first initial, and then the last name Gray.
Okay.
And then she had a note that it was addressed to August Gray.
Okay. Was it signed or any information that might have given her?
It was. I mean, you can look. I just saw the name. It looked pretty ruined from blood, though.
Oh, understood. Okay.
Yeah, you can look if you want to, see if you see anything.
I'll just to check here to see if one established a specific cause of death, determine injuries, and then we can hopefully see if we can alert her next of kin. But
she did.
That would be the Gray family.
Yeah, she did. There's a tag on her dress with the name Blanche and then the last letter G.
Okay.
I didn't find anything at the registry about that, but you can continue your thing.
Hello, Deputy. I am Senior Cadet Salvatore Torrisi. I was told to observe the process of obtaining a death certificate.
No, that's what I believe he's doing now.
Understood.
So whenever you find a dead body, you first thing you should do is contact medics, so they can do their process.
Oh, pardon me, sir. Did you need something with the deputies or the medical team here?
I'm a cadet. I was just coming back from Valentine, actually. So it's good to see you all are here now.
Oh, yeah. You're a cadet, you said?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm a
Cadet
senior
Jones.
Senior Cadet Sal Torrisi. Nice to meet you, Jones.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I don't think I'll be able to stick around for much longer, but I hope I can have some more cadet time. I like to get to know some of the other cadets.
Yeah, absolutely. No worries. I'm sure we'll come across each other at some point.
No, absolutely. If you want, this deputy here was just observing the coroner's process. Actually, I'm sorry, deputy. I think I'm getting a message. One of the telegram fellows, I think, waved me down. So I'm going to have to head out, all right?
By all means, all right.
Yep, of course. Thank you very much.
It was nice to meet you, Teresi.
Yep, you as well.
That guy feels like a Rockwell.
Did you see the note?
The one Bonnie Gray and then August Gray files, in case there were any clues there.
Did you make anything else out on the note?
No, just the mirror had said B. Gray, August Gray, listed on the note.
No, my apologies. I thought I put the note back in her pocket. I lifted it up to see the name on it sitting on the table.
Oh, sorry.
This looks like it says, just looks like it's addressed to August.
Understood. But no, I'm not able to. Maybe if we.
Just trying to. I think it's. Yeah. You want me to hold the note so you can write down what it says?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I was going to see if I can maybe trace something, but that works much better. Okay, so August Gray, Pumpkin, Servanson. It's probably Braithwaite, but not making out the back half technically. Oh, okay. Well,
Not a whole lot to go on without any context, but something, I guess.
I will make sure that we get the death certificate in order until we can get one of the doctors to sign off on it. It does appear that cause of death is exsanguination from a number of bullet wounds. Some of them are grouped together, so it's a little harder to get an exact count. But from what I can tell, it does appear that this was done. She unfortunately saw this occurring. Several were done at close range. There appear to be some powder burns, more of an execution style at the end, I would guess.
Yeah, we're about to head up to check the scene out.
Okay.
Is there any information you would like us to send to you? As
If
far as
there-
ammo types and things like that.
If you do get anything specific on that front that you might be able to find, we can make sure that that's documented in the report. But otherwise, if you do happen to maybe speak to anybody or anybody that might know her description or kind of be
There is
particulars.
I believe it was Seraphina Braithwaite, seemed to know her.
Okay.
And Adelaide seemed to know her. Adelaide Roach, I believe. She said she works with the Braithwaites. They called her a name. I don't think it was Nan, but it was something along those lines.
Okay. I will
They didn't know her first name.
Okay. I'll try and get the paperwork together, but if you do get any other information that you think would be pertinent to be added to that file, you can always just send it into the medic tip line and we'll make sure it gets added.
Did you get the part about the name Blanche, the liturgy that I mentioned?
I did have Blanche G. That was on the tag, correct? Yep. Okay.
Along the hem of her dress, I do believe. I looked in the registry file and didn't see anybody with that name.
Understood. I'll reach out to see if anybody mentioned is familiar, and we'll make sure that they're alerted and take it from there. But otherwise, if the local undertakers are comfortable, I'm sure that we can make sure that she is kind of kept in a respectful manner, can get her cleaned up until we're able to potentially have her transferred to next of kin.
Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do?
Not that I know of.
Okay. If that changes, you can always just shoot me a telegram.
Will do. What was your name again?
Connor McNamara.
All right. We're going to go ahead and head out. We'll let you know if... Did you want to know the different ammo types, or can you kind of infer from the wounds?
You can mostly infer from the wounds.
All right.
So if you get any kind of more first-hand statements or kind of a definitive ID that lines up with the citizen file, let me know. But otherwise, just stay safe out there.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Let's send a tip in. Say that we're going to go out to Calaga.
Will do.
What was here?
Whoops.
gonna wind up kicking somebody.
She's freaking out.
Naturally. Calm down, girl.
Excuse me.
So what exactly did that note say? I didn't really see it.
It just said it was addressed to August Gray, and the only words that could be really made out were pumpkin, servants, and Braithwaite. Well, most of the word Braithwaite. Not really anything to go off of.
Yeah.
It was addressed to August, though. You might know the context of it.
Is he around right now?
I don't know. I haven't been back to the office long enough to check to see who's around. Do you have a notebook on you?
I do.
Alright.
Son of a bitch.
So, what I want you to do is any evidence you see, go ahead and I'm gonna focus on bullet fragments. Any evidence you see, just go ahead and write it down in your notebook and where you found it.
Like this?
Yes. So you would say some frayed and cut rope, bottom of the stairs to the right, or on the right side. You got shotgun ammo.
Shotgun ammo?
Mm-hmm. I'll handle the ammo, just you get all the other stuff.
Oh. Looks like some wine and some kind of baked good that was half eaten. The wine looks like it was spilled over.
This is going to take me a bit depending on how much ammo's here. It's a fragment. Just going to keep this one. Actually, I don't need this fragment, really. It's already got one type of ammo. I'm just going to keep everything of each. I'm going to keep one thing of each type of ammo.
Okay. I'm going to head around the side, or the left side, and just see if...
Oh my god. Fabric. What is this detail? Spilled glass. Must have half-eaten pastries. No, he got this. Yes, man. Already in the firearm. Just gonna keep one of those. Let's go in here. Yeah. Cool. Gun. Pistol. Hold on. V4. It's over here because I don't have anything on it. Ooh. That is a freaking vivid fingerprint. Two. Hold on. One thing at a time.
I didn't see anything else on the left side of the house, and then I kind of went towards more the bank where it might have been swampier, and I didn't see anything there either. But there's a swamp that's kind of west of us that she might have went through. Where I was, no.
Holy crap. Man, these people just didn't wear gloves. I think somebody didn't have. Whoa. Holy crap. This is definitely where all the shooting took place. Walkway. To mall building just south of Calica. Connecting Calica Manor. A large amounts of ammo. Different types. This appears to be where did most of the shooting. I don't know if I have enough tags for this. Definitely don't have enough room in my document. Oh my lord. Hopefully none of these have fingerprints. Rifle. So these are rifle. All rifle. And we have shotgun.
Yeah, I don't think they have weed here. I'm gonna take my horse and go to the
This
swamps
is definitely where they did all the shooting.
Oh.
There is ammo everywhere.
Jesus. Does it look like she might have had to fight back?
She didn't have any gunpowder residue on her hands. I looked at that. Here, follow me a bit. The bullets are leading this way. Bunch of fragments.
Unless she was with someone, or maybe some of the people here that work here helped?
I don't know. There's all kinds of bullets. Shoot. This one has fingerprints on it. I'm just seeing if this leads somewhere. Yeah, okay, got more. What in the world did they do with her?
I mean, if it's leading like this.
We got more here. What in the world? I don't know what they could have been shooting at. This much ammo, there's no way. Ah, something's not adding up. Why is this leading all the way? Maybe she was running, like you said.
On that note, I don't know if she was maybe writing it at the time of this. That's pretty far fetched, but she said servants, and I think the quarters for them are right here when they come to work if they need to stay overnight. I don't know though.
Let's look. Check these porches, see if there's anything. Does have me wondering. I wonder
Are they
if
still
it's
leading all the way out here?
this tree right here by the fence. This big tree is the last place I saw one.
Do you think she might have hightailed it across the fields? And there's a swamp that's just to the south too.
Oh my word. We got bullet fragments here. Huh. You know, Adelaide was mentioning something about how the Caligas, not the Caligas, the Greys, tended to flaunt their wealth.
They did or didn't flaunt it?
Did. I wonder, this is probably far-fetched, but I wonder if maybe there is a servant who got fed up with the rich, who worked for
Just
Gray.
went on a shooting spree?
Maybe this lady had an argument with one of the servants at this porch, and he couldn't take it anymore. So he started firing upon her. And she ran. There's bullet fragments here too.
Fuck.
And she ran all the way to the manor. Here's what doesn't add up. There is multiple weapons here. At least 3. We got all kinds of ammo here as well.
Do you think maybe other people that worked for her might have gotten fed up too, and they just basically took up in arms?
Oh, this is rifle. Got some here. We had some all around that house, by the way. Hold on. Might have to have you start holding things. You don't happen to have a document folder on you, do you?
Have a what?
Document folder.
No, I don't. I've got quite a few empty pockets, though.
Same. Bullets. Fragments. Lead from manor to urban quarters. Well, daggone.
They're still there?
Yeah.
This is kind of leading into that. Leading towards the swamp.
Huh.
I mean,
Did you go into the swamp?
not the one out this way. I was about to head to the one that was to the northeast, but given that all these are starting to run towards this direction,
Not seeing a lot. I'm not seeing very much anymore. Maybe they chased her from the swamps.
chased her from them?
Where's the swamps at? South, right?
Yeah, south. That kind of goes towards where Shady Bell is. But the thing is, I don't know if you noticed or not, there was on the porch, there was something red spilled on the ground. It wasn't blood. It was
like wine.
Like maybe wine or something. And then a baked pastry that somebody had been eating. So
there's also, I don't know if you caught it, but on the right side, there was bits of fabric that had red on them. The right side of the porch.
So maybe she was sitting there and spilled wine whenever those people approached her.
Yeah, but why is there shots all the way here?
If she ducked down and she was kind of running in this direction to get away from them,
that could have possibly been happening too. Yeah,
they might have been trying to shoot at her. And
that's actually probably more likely.
So she must have
maybe she was sitting on the porch, eating pastries and drinking wine, and they showed up, and then she took off to explain why the wine was spilled.
I mean, for an old lady, she was if she was able to avoid that much gunfire before they caught up to her, fucking
There's
kudos to
been
her.
terrible shots too.
Yeah. It definitely seems like it's more than one person.
It has to be. Unless this person was just switching between long arms.
So the swamp, it's right there. Southeast, that little marsh over there.
Mm-mm. Start looking again.
I'm trying to think if I was running. There's that way over there. This is the most direct approach, though, to try to get away. Did you all get... Yeah, if those bullet trails lead out from Caliga this way, there has to be something out here that can indicate.
Let's see, there's bits of rope left at the front of the manor. You know what I think happened?
Kind of implies she might have gotten away, because then around the right side of the house, you said there was fabric that might have.
No, on the right side of the porch.
Right side of the porch, yeah.
It was up the stairs, just on the right side of the porch. You know what I think happened? Because I'm not seeing anything. Let's head back. I think she was sitting on the porch writing, enjoying pastries and wine. A few people walked up to her. They threatened her, I guess, or they did something to make her run. They chased her from the manor, shooting all kinds of shots. All the way out here. They tied her, they caught up to her, tackled her, and tied her up. And then brought her back to the manor where they executed her.
Which, if she was riding, then the indication of Braithwaite. And I'm assuming pumpkin was meant for August.
Maybe. Or the combination of pumpkin and servants. Maybe they were planning something like some type of get-together. Pumpkin could have been an ingredient. Servants, I mean, if you're having a get-together, you're obviously going to put your servants to work serving. Second, I'm going to change my notes.
mean, I don't think. Is there like a pumpkin farm nearby in Lemoyne? Or anywhere in Lemoyne? Where you can get seeds or something?
I'm not sure. That's my prediction. The note could have been meaningless.
Or it was already written. And she just happened to be sitting on the porch drinking wine, eating that, whatever that was, and they rode up on her. She gave them a hell of a run for their money, though. Unfortunately, they caught up to her. There's only so much you can do on foot when you're going against horses. But they're piss poor shots from what I've seen.
I don't know if they were on horses. Because there's a couple spots where there's just a conglomerate of ammo. It's almost like they were chasing, and then they would stop when there was a clearing and just fire.
That would make more sense because, that makes more sense because if they were on horseback and they were chasing her through this field, they would have seen her clear as day over these tobacco leaves.
And what do you do to give more steady shot? You stop.
Yep.
You stop, you miss your shots, and then you chase back after her. Probably why she made it so far. And they probably stopped shooting around this area because that's when the bullets stopped. They probably took a bunch of shots, realized they weren't hitting anything, and so they just decided that, just say, screw it, we're just going to keep on chasing until we catch her. Is that your horse? Oh, it's a wild horse, never mind.
No. I hope not.
It's a wild horse.
That would be mighty concerning if my horse made it all the way over there. God damn. Do you want to go to Braithwaite now, or do you want to telegram first?
I think I know what the mud came from. The only reason I wanted to go to Braithwaite is the only place with wheat. Although it doesn't explain why our clothes smelled like wheat, but I'm gonna finish cleaning up this crime scene though.
Alright.
Take notes that you have the other type of evidence. Take note that there was bits of fabric on the right side of the porch.
Bits of gray fabric with bits of red stain. Letter of Heffy.
Is that wheat over on the pasture to the northwest? Or is that just... Yeah, to the northwest. Is that wheat? It kind of looks like it from here.
Thought weed was lower.
Yeah, this little pasture right here.
Right
Not
here?
right here directly, but in front of it.
Yeah, I thought it was lower. I thought weed was lower to the ground.
A little off to the right, just on the approach where the.
Talking about this stuff right here?
Oh shit!
Or the stalks?
The stalks over to the left. Is that wheat? It looks like wheat.
No, I don't think it's wheat. I don't think wheat grows purple flowers. This is corn.
Oh, shit. Well, was never a farmer myself, so I shouldn't notice this plot that was over here. So I thought it was mostly tobacco that they had on Caliga.
Yeah, I didn't know they had corn either. Alright, now to do the paperwork side of things. A lot of horses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of horses coming into town.
Deputies, get outside. Get back here, you sons of bitches! Hey! Hey! Stop right there! Stop right there, punks!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Get
6.
Come on.
I think y'all got enough.
All right.
I'll
I
go
don't know,
to
everyone
the
just
telegram office and
Yep, say,
let them know where.
group of law just go to telegram office, tell them, and put a group of law just pursued a, I don't know who that was, a group of criminals northwest of Rhodes.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess they're pursuing the,
Cadet Jones is going to do that. I don't know who that was.
You see who it was, Lil?
They were all masked.
Oh, howdy there, King.
Hey, how you doing, Deputy Leon?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
Wait a second. Aren't you a detective?
Yes, I am a detective.
I need your assistance.
Sure,
This is freaking detective shit that I'm doing.
sure. Ask away.
Okay. There's still all kinds of freaking evidence too if you want to go look. Alright. We got a tip about from rangers that they had found the dead body at Caliga. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw that tip.
There's a lot of indication that this was a member of the Gray family. Okay.
Oh.
So, we went to the scene. This person had multiple gunshot wounds from multiple different types of guns.
Oh.
A lot of it indicating that it was within close range. So, we went to Caliga. We went to the front porch of the manor, which that's where the ranger said that they found her. I mean, I could show you if you want, or I could just tell you.
Okay.
But, anyhow, at the manor, we found bits of rope. We found some gray fabric with red, like spots of red on it.
Did you write a report about this?
I just got back.
Okay. Okay. Please,
No
please,
telegram
please,
saying
please,
anything went
please
wrong
write a
with the
report on this because there's another file I actually want to compare this to that I think that might actually explain a lot of what I found recently.
Does it have to do? I'm feeling
With
like
the
it
break
might-
weights, yes. So yeah, I kind of want to take a look at the evidence to see
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they were claiming that they're not involved, but I know exactly who was at that house, and I kind of want to compare
easy and
fingerprints.
Serafina Braithwaite was at the Undertaker's when I got there.
Yeah, and she
Along
was the
with
same one who
Adelaide.
reported about the Braithwaite incident.
Yes.
So definitely, if you have all that evidence, please
Perfect.
put that in a file and FAO me because I actually want to see that.
I want to run this scenario by you though. So at the porch, we also found a couple things of ammo, but there was a trail of ammo as I continue looking, going from. Well, first I'll mention that there was also a plate of pastries and that there was a spilled glass of wine.
That's correct. We got a shiny tip
On the porch. Anyways, bullet fragments on the front of the porch that led all the way to the crop fields to the south.
Yeah.
It led all the way from the manor to there's like a... Yes. There's a what? What is happening?
Wait, what happened?
Just a shining tip, but they're coming this way, so.
Alright, I might have to take Callahan somewhere. Do you want to take the cadet with you? Or any of you seniors?
That's what we're doing.
Well, I'm an FTO. You can stay with FTO if you need somebody.
Have to leave if something goes by.
Well, I've had it myself. Can't add you because it doesn't appear that you're on duty.
Me?
Anyways.
I am on duty.
A trail of bullets of different
What?
kinds.
I literally am on duty. What are you talking about?
Leading from the manor all the way south to the crop fields right before you get to the swamps. Okay? Now, on her body, on her shoes, there was mud. And the ranger said it wasn't mud from roads. It wasn't of a red color. The ranger says it looked like mud from the swamps. Okay?
Huh.
Now,
that's real interesting.
My hypothesis is that a few people approached this lady at Calaga, made some type of threat, made her feel like she needed to run. Okay? So she ran south towards the swamps, and these people chased her on foot because there's a few spots where there's just a big pile of fragments.
Huh.
So my thought process...
That's crazy because there was fragments that I found at the house, like near the front. It was kind of looked like a rifle ammo and just various like singular bullets everywhere.
This is of all
she was
different
acting kind of
kinds.
odd. Yeah, she was acting kind of odd. She was like, "Oh, give me a second. This is gonna sound like an odd request, but can you pick up the evidence?" And she was basically asking me to tamper with the evidence, which was kind of, I don't know. I'm like, why would you care if you're the one reporting it in? Why would you care to tell me to get rid of certain things?
Right. This is the Calaga Manor. Anyways.
So that's interesting. I would definitely love to see if there's any correlation or
there's
something going on.
I have like 9 things of fingerprint evidence.
Yeah, because that one was a lot. It was just random things too.
Right.
Was yours like kind of like random stuff just everywhere, like piece of hair or something cloth, you know?
Just the rope and the fabric. But I think they were chasing her on foot because, like I said, in certain spots there would just be a conglomerate of ammo. So I think they would like chase after her and stop to try to shoot her. But then, you know, not hit any of her shots to chase after her. And I think this continued all the way to the swamps where they eventually just got a rope and tied her up. And then took her back to the manor and executed her.
Oh. That's really interesting. That's so interesting. So Serafina and Adelaide were there?
Mm-hmm. So, the tip came in at 7 p.m. I responded at 7:05. And they were there.
Yeah, it's always a red flag to me when people are quick to, I guess, report something that they're already at.
The 2 rangers were there,
flag.
and then they were there. Along with another lady with red hair. I don't know her name, though.
Okay.
But
definitely, whenever you get around to writing that report, definitely FAO me, and I want to take a look, because I feel like something's up. Because even when she came up to me, like, that day she was going to report it in, she's like, "Oh, are you a deputy? I want you to come to the house really quick." I sent in a tip, and then I looked at the tip line, she didn't send anything, so I was kind of like, "Oh, that's kind of odd." And then I responded to it by myself. I mean, I wasn't gone for that long, but a few other deputies ended up coming later that were like doing something else, and She just started like changing her tone when she saw there was more deputies coming to her house.
I've already cleaned up a lot of the evidence, or I'd show you
Yeah.
the stuff on the porch, but there is still all kinds of bullet fragments. If you wanted to go look,
If you
or I could
find
just
any
route
bullet casings too as well, the casings itself, if they have any fingerprints, definitely put them in the
it.
file too.
I have some fingerprints on there.
Okay, perfect.
Some
All right,
ammo.
then I'll just compare some of them and see if there is anything that is related.
There was
and
one of them
then-
that was like a full, very visible print. I just can't remember which one it was.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, actually. Let me, if you want to, like, multitask here, I'll start the file, and I'll put the evidence in first and let you go through and look at it while I'm filling out the rest.
Sounds good to me.
I just know you're a detective. I'm not a detective.
Yeah.
This is not my
I love
forte.
me a good case.
I mean, I can do detective work. It's just not what I enjoy. I'd much rather be chasing people.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Everybody got different strokes for different folks.
But this is what fell in my lap today. So
Yeah, it's a massive one too. I'm quite curious because even the way everybody was acting the day that tip came in and I responded to it, I was like, is there, like, I even asked because I was like surprised that everybody like showed up to it, right? Considering it was just like an evidence type of tip, you know? And then I was like, is there something I'm missing, everyone? Like, are these people wanted? And they weren't wanted. So I was like, why is everyone like on high alert? Like as if there's something I'm missing about these people, right? Because the way they were acting, you would think like Serafina was wanted. Like everybody was wanted. And Zip wasn't even there. You know what I mean? So I was even surprised. Like it's not like he was in his house. He was in Siska still. You know?
do you know?
It doesn't add up.
Do you know a Blanche Gray?
Blanche Gray? No.
Okay, because that name is what was on like the seam of her dress.
Seam of whose dress?
The lady that was murdered. It was like an older lady.
Huh.
Hold on, I gotta clear some stuff. It's a lot of evidence I'm going to have to put.
And yeah, I don't know. I just had like a bunch of people just like, oh, whenever you finish the file, Tori, I want to take a look. So I was like, am I missing something about Serafina recently that happened that has everybody on high alert? But then I looked and I was like, she's not wanted, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
Unless she just is turning around her ways, so everybody's just high alert in case she switches up again. I guess I don't know. It was just a really odd situation.
So it was an old lady. It's an older lady. She also had a note addressed to August Gray, and she had a mirror with the first letter B and then Gray, which could be
Mirror,
Blanche.
interesting. Because you know, in that other file, it did involve mirrors and cloths, but the mirror was broken.
It was broken in hers too. The mirror that she had was broken.
There's something going on.
I'm adding all the evidence in now. It's just going to take me a
Definitely
second.
add all that stuff, including the stuff that you saw with the seam of her dress and all that.
Yep. I took note of all that. I would have had this made a lot earlier, but
No, it's okay. Take your time.
I literally was looking from the manor all the way to the swamps, pretty much with.
It's a big scene
with my Jeff.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance, just take your time and.
Yep, I'm putting it in now. I'll let you know when I'm done. Oh, FAO, yeah, too. It's with a K,
Hopefully
right?
It's not great. Yep. Or you can just FAO Tori if that makes it easier.
I'm making the title smaller. There we go. This is with an I.
Hopefully it's not another case of Grays versus Braithwaites again.
I'm gonna put just a singular. I completely forgot that I was trying to do this, but I meant to get like a type of every casing so people knew that there was multiple guns used. But I think hopefully some of the
just note it in the report. Usually that's what I do. Like when there's multiple bullets on a scene, then I'll just note it. That'll be like, hey, there's shotgun, rifle, whatever, ammo, especially if there isn't fingerprints on them. I just like to notate them and just let them know that there is fragments in the actual incident report.
There honestly could have been. There could be still be more bullets with fingerprints on them. I just didn't have enough space.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm telling you, there was everywhere.
So much. All right. Okay.
I'm putting the
I'll
last
probably
one in
just go
now.
take a look in a little bit here, see if anything is there. So it's around the main manor of Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could take you there and show you just like the general path.
Hmm.
All right, all the evidence is in.
Okay. Yeah, it was mostly pistol and rifle. It's all interesting. Very interesting. Thing is, I don't think they have any conflicts right now.
The only thing I can think of is just that
Braithwaite's,
thing,
yeah.
that thing written in blood: "The rich shall perish."
See. Wait, I think there is another. There's another one? Wait, is there another report of something similar happening?
Shouldn't be, so
Blood was dried. This was 2 days ago. Bloody Braithwaite warning. Someone wrote a message on the front of the property in blood.
Yeah, the rich shall
Blood was
perish.
dry. The rich shall perish.
That's what I was thinking it's related to.
I'm gonna start a dossier about this. And add that. Alright, I'm gonna start this dossier and just in case. And I'll make sure to take a look at all these associated reports. 26. The thing is, recently the Gray and the Braithwaite file from from long ago was looked at. I remember seeing that reopened then recently, which is an old file, so I was wondering. And that was before that tip came in. I'm actually quite interested.
Sorry, I'm listening. I'm just writing away.
I was talking about how the old Great Wave Manor file from way back when all of a sudden got reopened. So maybe curious whether or not did I miss something in regards to Grays and the Great Waves. Like an old file about the Corrigan and stuff. It was recently brought up again.
Rental boat place really close by.
I think there might be somebody out there. Hello. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I did not mean to do that. Hello, sir. Maybe. What's your name, sir? Police. What are you doing? Wait, sir. No, there isn't.
Oh.
I mean, if there's something I can do to help, I can try to help you. Okay. Anybody specific you want to talk to, or? Okay. Well, I'd advise you maybe send a tip to the tip line, maybe. No, I haven't, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Well, shit. Just getting robbed. Yep.
Daggone, I can't be able to say I'm trying to do
Yeah, the
paperwork.
bank's getting robbed. This is just us in town, so we might as well just go.
I'm already putting us
Hey,
on.
Lawson's coming, and Ruben. Artist.
Where's your name? Alright.
Alright, let's go.
You lock the door.
I don't know where my horse went. Oh, there it is.
Hello, Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department.
Good day, Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, y'all robbing the bank in there.
Perhaps we are. And
Who might I be speaking with?
my name is Blue Bucket. We are the 6 Bucketeers.
Blue Bucket, and I'm talking to 6 Bucketeers. Alright, Blue
6
Bucket.
Bucketeers, yes.
My name is Deputy Buck Bohannon. How many of
Pleasure,
y'all you
Mr.
got in
Bohannon.
there?
What was that?
How many do y'all got in there?
Well, I mean 6 bucketeers, 6, and 2 hostages.
2 hostages. Can I hear from the 2 hostages, please?
Of course. Mister, go ahead.
Hello there, Mr. Deputy.
Howdy, how are you doing?
Not too bad.
They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they haven't, no. Been
Alright.
quite nice.
What might your name be?
And madam?
My name's Clive.
Clive, alright. Now the second
And,
hostage.
And madam?
Howdy, it's Lucille. It's a pleasure to meet you, Deputy.
Alright. How are you doing? Have they hurt you at all?
No, they have not.
Alright. Alright. Blue bucket.
Deputy, might you be able to come to the window so that we may negotiate and talk at a more reasonable volume than me shouting?
Do you mind keeping your gun at your side?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. What's the deal here, friend? What do you want?
We are robbing this fine establishment.
Alright. So what's
this
it gonna
bank.
What's it gonna take to keep those hostages safe, huh? What do you want?
All it will take is that y'all shall not fire upon us on sight, of course.
Of course.
And we're gonna request. Let me consult with my other buckets. We are requesting a 10 Mississippi head start.
Let's go with 5.
5 Mississippis?
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear your Mississippi.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
All right. Let me consult with the buckets. Does that sound equitable? 5 Mississippis? My buckets are requesting an extra Mississippi.
Extra Mississippi.
Yes, 6 Mississippis. And we will give these hostages cocaine gum as well as a treat.
How about we keep it at 5 Mississippis, and I make sure that the law out here are not standing in the direction you are heading.
Yes, that is acceptable. That's an acceptable deal.
Okay. Anything else?
Let me consult.
I'm going to trust that you're not going to make any unreasonable demands.
Of
There's
course,
things we just cannot do.
Yes, of course.
Okay, well then never mind. My demands was unreasonable.
Yellow Bucket's demand was unreasonable, so I'm gonna go consult the buckets in the back. You may speak with my associates here.
Hey, how you doing?
Howdy. Y'all don't have any plans on hurting the hostages, do you?
No. I ain't gonna do nothing unless y'all try something, you know?
And since y'all have been equitable with us,
yeah,
the hostages will remain unharmed. All right. No, honestly, I think we've made a pretty reasonable agreement here. It's pretty good.
All right. Let me tell you how it's going to go forward from here, okay? Right now, all right, here's what's going to happen. Y'all are going to yell out, and you're going to let me know when you're done inside, okay? And then, when I give you the okay, you're going to walk out that bank, and you're going to send the hostage over to the right, towards the Undertaker's office.
All right.
If any of you come out of that bank before we made our agreement,
Could we perhaps send the hostages to the left?
Are you headed out the right?
Yes, I will give you that as long as just stay on the left side of the bank.
Stay
and,
on the. Is that your left or my left?
My left.
Wait, which way's left?
Towards the telegram, correct?
That way.
Are you
Towards
guys
the
going?
telegram.
Are you guys
yeah,
going to
yeah,
run
yeah.
your? Are you going to
Yes.
run your horse onto the Undertaker's porch?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, if the hostages want to congregate there, I'm just saying y'all be on the left side, if that is fine by you. And
Bohannon?
the Mississippis, I will ask, be started upon all of the buckets being upon their steeds.
Give me
let
1
me come
second.
here.
Okay.
I think we got a few more for this one, so you might want to tell them they want. Oh, there they are. Never mind.
Okay. Howdy. What do we have in there?
We have the Bucketeers.
All right. I want to keep
Yes, sir.
it. So I will have the law on the left side. Your left, right?
All right. Yes, my
No,
left.
they have 2
toward the
hostages.
telegram.
Okay. So it'll be
All right.
5 of us.
So your left, right? You want us on your left?
Yes.
Okay. I want the hostage to go to the right onto the Undertaker's porch. Okay.
All right. You hear that, hostages?
That this is a bank robbery.
We will be.
All right.
Yeah, martial law.
We will be on the left to give you room to get
Okay,
out.
we might need to move to
Okay.
the left. 'Cause I think they're coming out from here.
And
I don't want to die, sir.
how's that sound for you?
And upon mounting the horses, the Mississippis start. Correct? Every bucket must be on the horse before the Mississippis begin. Is that fair enough to you?
Nah, the Mississippi's take a bit of time. I think you have plenty of time to get on your horse and get a good head start.
I disagree, sir. Our horses are outside. And
Oh, I
we
know.
need to get on them first, before the Mississippis begin. Our horses are on the left side as well, so we need to be able to get onto our horses, get in front of y'all, and then the Mississippis may begin.
You said it. As soon as you mount the horses, I can give you 4 Mississippis if I wait for you to mount the horses first. That's a good bit of time there. I usually only give like 3, but I'm giving you 4.
Us, sir.
I usually
We
only
do
give
have
3.
2
I'm giving you
hostages.
4.
Yeah, the Bucketeers.
What if?
The Musketeers?
What if
Bucketeers.
I release one of the hostages now,
Okay.
and we
You don't
agree
have
to
say
that
their name.
deal?
One second.
My initial deal of us mounting the horses and the 5 Mississippis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I will release one of the hostages now.
Give me a second to talk it
Yeah,
over
we
with
have
my
the name
other
of one of them.
deputies.
All right.
Martial law out of town, please.
All right.
I'll never get you to leave town, I'm afraid.
All right, these fellas are wanting 5 Mississippis. I've talked them down from 10.
We're not giving head starts. I don't know where this shit about giving head starts came from, but we don't give it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how long this has been going for, but we don't give head starts.
All
But
right.
it's your negotiations. It's up to you. But I just want you to know from
Hey, instead of like fucking head starts, just tell them there will be no problems for them to get on their horses and start going.
All right.
Yeah, well, just tell them we're not gonna be right on their asses.
All right.
But that should be enough.
All right.
In terms of like fucking 10-second head starts, 5-second head starts, it doesn't work like that.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's what I can offer you. Okay.
All right.
Let's not worry about the. We're going to go back and forth all day about the
Shush,
specifics.
Yellow, I can't hear.
We're going to go back and forth all day about the specifics of Mississippi's. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. All right.
All right.
You'll have plenty of time to get on your horses and start headed out of town. Okay. We're not going to be right on top of you. I can assure you that.
Well, if we're going to be vague about the details, I don't think that's entirely fair. How about y'all are on the left side of the bank and we are in front of the general store? So
The
we have that
general store. I mean,
Yes.
we will be on the left side. Like I said, we'll be on the left side. You'll have plenty of time to get on your horses and start moving out of town. We're not going to be right on top of you. That's just going to cause a lot of problems trying to get out of town anyhow.
Why do you change your mind now about the Mississippis?
Why do I change my mind now about the Because listen, we've already been spending 5 minutes going back and forth by how many Mississippis. I'm telling you right now, you have my word. We're going to be on the left side. You can get on your horses and start moving towards the right. We're not going to be right on top of you.
Mind if I just chime in here?
Go for it.
You can blame me for the Mississippi being off the table because it's not something we are authorized to offer, never has been, never will be. But what we're gonna do is make sure you get plenty of space to get on your horses and get a decent distance out of town without being impeded.
What's going on?
That's
Let
how
me
it works.
talk to the buckets.
We can afford one more. Whoever wants to be a part of this.
Okay.
Bo, have you said to them about how if they take us to a choke point or anything in the lab, we will be forced to open fire?
Thank you again.
Oh, actually, I haven't.
Can you make them aware of that?
Yep.
If they take us to a river or a narrow passage where we'll be shot like fish in a barrel, we'll be forced to open fire before they get that. Just make them aware.
I do have one request before you leave the bank. If you would allow me to sound the bugle horn that we're gonna be pursuing.
I mean, I guess.
Thank you.
A bugle? What the fuck
I
does
ain't gonna
that mean?
stop you doing bugle.
All right.
I'm gonna...
I'm ready on bugle.
Can I give you a precaution, or are you all still talking?
Well, I'm here. What's up?
Well, I'm just going to... My precaution is if you all are thinking about leading us towards a choke point or any body of water that we're going to have to cross, we are going to be forced to open fire on you, all right?
You're gonna open fire on us regardless.
So by body of water, you just mean like across? If we're going like across like a small bridge?
If you
or
are
something?
purposely leading us into a choke point or getting us to cross a body of water so you can get the advantage on us, we are going to be forced to open fire before you get there.
Interesting.
Lemoyne is full of swamps. I find that a bit unfair.
Yes, it is full of swamps. It is also full of bridges to get over those swamps.
And our bridge is fine for us to cross without y'all shooting us?
Yes, but the first sign that you all are trying to bait us into a tunnel or a funnel to shoot us, then it's going to be a problem. But if you're just crossing a bridge...
I think they're just trying to make an understanding there, sir.
We are in Lemoyne.
Is that understood?
Yeah. Sir.
Hostages, how we're doing?
Nervous.
It'll be all right.
Very nervous.
What the hell y'all gotta be nervous about? I gave you food.
All right, the buckets have come to a decision. The good faith, y'all being on the left side and giving us enough time to mount our horses and get a distance is acceptable. And we are ready to exit the bank and get upon our horses. If y'all are ready to start getting into position, we will get our hostages.
One moment. Oh, wait, oh.
We're really good at that.
We're already
Also, when I say left side of the bank, I mean my left, so you're right. So towards the telegram office.
Towards the telegram office, they're left.
Okay, so we're on the other side.
Yes,
all right.
yep.
All right.
I'll stay here at the hostage, obviously.
Hostages, go to the...
Hold on, give them some distance from their horses.
All right, hostages, go to the Undertaker's office. Onward. Buckets. Mount
Over
your
to me.
horses.
Alright, we're going to stay right here and let them get out.
They're going to a bridge.
They're going to what?
Let's go.
They're going to a bridge.
They're going to a bridge. They're going to a bridge. Thank you. All right. If you don't mind coming over to the office, I'll get statements from you both.
Of course.
Bill, could you not throw your cigarette at me? Thanks. Alright. We'll just stay out here. I don't have to bother. Did they take anything off you?
No.
No, they give us food, but they didn't take anything from us. They just had me put my guns on my horse because I was on my horse.
It's alright.
Yeah, they were generally quite nice apart from the yellow one who known as Mr. Yellow Bucket.
Okay, give me a second to get my notepad out here. Alright, so I'll start on my right. It's Lucille, right?
Indeed.
Alright, if you just want to start at the beginning, tell me what happened. Just from the moment when they approached you.
I think you should start with that gentleman. Mine's going to be a lot longer than his because they did not take me from here.
Alright, gentleman on the left.
My name's Clive. I was actually in the bank and unfortunately they walked in behind me as I was trying to put my money away. They told me to sit by the window. They didn't take any of my stuff. They just told me to move it off my belt. And then they gave me a bit of food and that. A few of them introduced themselves. One was Mr. Yellow Bucket, one was Red Bucket, one was Blue Bucket, and one was Green Bucket. There was 6 of them in total. I believe it was 2 females and 4 males.
Two females and 4 males.
Yeah, I believe so. And it was only Mr. Yellow and Mr. Blue that actually had clothes that matched those colours. Everyone else kind of the same thing.
Quickly go through the bucket colors again.
The only ones that kind of made themselves known was blue, red, yellow, and green. And yellow was the one that it had a bit of a screw loose. You know, if he didn't do what he said, he got really mad. He didn't hurt us, but he threatened to hurt.
I think I can make this a little bit easier. I don't think they're the Bucketeers.
Is that it for you, Clive? Is that all that happened for you?
Yeah,
all
that's all that happened for me.
All right, Lucille.
I've met them before. They sounded familiar. I'm not 100% certain, so you can put it in quotations, but they're from a different gang. I think if I had to take a guess, it's either the Bucks or the Longhorns or something. I don't know if that's the same gang or 2 different ones, but I've met them in Emerald before. The Yellow Bucket guy sounded very, very familiar, but of course, wearing masks, you can never be certain, but they sounded almost exactly like the one of the guys from either the Buckskins or the Longhorns, whatever gang name that is.
I know the Longhorns, and I know they also like to choose different names for their gangs.
Okay. And so that's why I assumed, because they took me from Blackwater. I was going to the telegram office. I was with a group of people, but we were just doing our own thing momentarily. So I went to the bank, and then I got some food, and then I was on my way to the telegram office. and as I was getting off of my horse, they bum rushed me from the gun shop in Blackwater. And they all pointed guns at me and said to get off my horse and to get on the back of the horse of the yellow bucket, which I did. They were all riding stolen horses, so 4 stolen horses. And then they attempted to rob Blackwater Bank, to which I told them that it wouldn't work because it was robbed not too long ago, so it's probably empty, to which they lockpicked the door to find out that it was in fact robbed. They then got freaked out that I was some kind of sidekick for knowing that and asked me what other banks have been robbed, to which I said, I don't think Rhodes, to which they then made me go to Rhodes with them. Bad on my part, I suppose. But I figured they were going to take me to Valentine, which I knew was robbed as well, and then we would have to go to Rhodes, so...
Knock, knock. Any doctors in the house?
Just, I assume proceeded as usual.
So the conversation from Blackwater to Rhodes is what was interesting. They slipped up and called someone Mr. H, and then called him H Bucket, and then called him, I think, Green Bucket.
Close second, I guess.
Although they were all very nice, they felt very unpredictable, so still wasn't very safe. They seemed chaotic, unorganized, didn't know what was really going on. It just continued to be riding into each other, almost running themselves off of each other's horses. None of them had their own horse, so when we got to Rhodes, they wanted to go through the back to get their horses. So they did. But other than that, it proceeded as normal. Once we got into the bank, they took him hostage, had us sit by the windows. They gave us food. But they went through a list of different names to the Bucket Boys, Bucket Guys, and I said, no, Bucketeers sounds better, because, obviously that's not your real gang name, so it doesn't really matter. But I definitely don't think, obviously that's their real gang name. It's just a fake one.
1 second out of
There was 5 guys and 1 girl.
Oh, was there? Okay.
There was 1 man with a deep voice. Everybody else had high-pitched voices. They all sounded neutral, city. None of them sounded southern. But yes, other than that, that's all I know. So the horses they rode off on were their horses. They got them from the stables. All the stolen horses are at the stables. They stole a horse from Riggs. I don't know who it might have been, but if it was a deputy, their horse is here, right by the stables. It's a white and black gypsy cob.
Have any clue where they got the other ones?
I'm pretty sure
they just picked up all the way.
I'm pretty sure they were either stolen in Blackwater because they planned for Blackwater. They had a boat ready there and everything. And then when they couldn't do it, they had a white and orange Mustang and a brown either Turkoman or Thoroughbred is my assumption. And they ditched them all over there at the stable, so you'll be able to see them. But they said that
their original plan was to escape via boat.
Yes. For Blackwater it was. The boat would be.
But
hold on.
I don't know. What kind of what would you call a deep cut, Doc? I don't know.
Sorry about that. I had an intrusive thought. So yeah, the boat is between the fishmonger and those houses to the right. It's like in that little cove. when they couldn't do Blackwater, they wanted to do the original plan for roads, which involved a bridge. That's all they said. And then they started saying that they probably shouldn't talk about this thing in front of other people. I was like, yeah, that's probably not a good
That's
idea.
probably why they took so long to think about it after I said we would be forced to open fire on them if they tried to lead us to a choke point.
Indeed. So that was their original plan, was to go to Saint Denis, I think, using one of the bridges. I don't know if it's the railroad bridge or an actual bridge, but that was their original plan.
All right. Is there any other information that you think might be vital or just might be of importance?
Not that I can think of due to the fact that they were wearing masks. I can't tell you hair color or anything like that. Just that it was very obvious that it was 5 guys and 1 girl.
All right.
All of them had high-pitched voice except for 1.
All right. Well, if either of you think of anything else, feel free to send us a tip. All right.
Will do. I know the one, the yellow said, Mr. Yellow Bucket said that he'd like to see me again, and hopefully me and him can be friends. If I ever find out who it is, I'll let you know this.
All right. I appreciate it.
I feel like that one's the most dangerous, so do be careful. I think he's the unpredictable one.
He definitely seemed it.
All right. Well,
right.
I'm sorry y'all are put in this situation, but I'm glad they didn't hurt you too much.
Just glad I'm okay.
Indeed.
Oh, they're shooting. It's gunshots.
From where?
I think it's from behind you.
Northwestish area.
That'll be the end of that.
And the locals don't look happy.
Can't no fella just do some daggone paperwork.
I'm glad you're alright.
Someone just fire a gun over here.
It came from the bank.
Okay.
Yeah. Now there's somebody in the bank. I'm pretty sure that they're like 20 grand in debt, and they're mad. All right, I'm gonna go in front of you, or behind you.
Saints Cross Sheriff's Department. If anyone's inside the bank, make yourself known. Okay, I'm gonna lock this for now.
I don't want them to be doomed. You know, Sisika isn't fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, this fella get ornery.
Yeah, he seemed to like the look of my face as a punchable thing. You know? He didn't realise I knew how to fight, so poor guy. Should wake up in a bit. Bloody hell, the rain's coming down.
Yep, y'all can feel free to stay here until the rain passes. I don't have any more questions for you.
I'm going to check my telegrams since the people saw me get kidnapped. They're probably worried, so I'll go down there and tell them that I'm, well, not shot, robbed, so.
You stay safe now, and again, maybe we'll bump into each other again on better circumstances.
I do hope so. Do be safe. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Oh, definitely won't. And you stay safe as well.
Yeah, I will try.
See you later.
Some ammunition for you.
But you have a lovely day there, Deputy, and I'll see you around.
You as well. Oh, Jesus.
Howdy.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He ain't gonna... We got a shootout in St. Denis, apparently.
Yeah, that's probably remnants of this bank robbery that just happened.
A bank robber.
Yeah, group just robbed a Rhodes bank. There was already 6 that chased.
Okay. It says that they've witnessed the aftermath of a shootout on the rooftop next to the Bank of Saint Denis. Maybe dead people. So I'm gonna go down there and check it out.
All right, go for it. So now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Section. Witness statement. And seal. I don't know. Last thing. 204. Okay. All right. Charges. Bank robbery. And hostage taking. Do times 2. Do times 2. This one for right now. Oh wait, I gotta put bank robbery, hostage taking, horse theft. Where's horse theft? Where's that? Is horse theft not a thing? Why is horse theft and potentially violent? Bank robbery, horse theft, hostage taking.
What happened in Rhodes?
Group that calling themselves the Bucketeers robbed Rhodes and then took off towards Saint Denis.
Mm. Okay. Fair enough.
I haven't had a chance to clear the scene or check for any prints or anything. I've just locked the door for now.
Sorry to bother you.
Okay. The paperwork done.
Could I request an escort?
Where we needed?
Saint Denis Medical Office. They've requested a medic.
Sure. Yes, I will escort you.
It's probably a shootout as a result of the robbery.
There was a large shootout in Saint Denis.
Bank robbery, horse theft, hostage taking. Bank robbery. Nope. Horse theft. Horse theft. Hostage taking. All right, now. Where is... Now, add section. Additional notes. Wait, hold on. Directory. Oh.
I think she can only move by smell of fear.
Shoot. Where is it? I feel like there is something. Physical evidence. Those casings. Mm. Whatever. Okay.
Sure, I took an hour break.
Okay.
where the cadet is.
I don't know. Funny that sent out a telegram and then not be here. I'm gonna take a couple minutes.
Can't freaking spell. Nine 10356 4 matches. Nine 499 5 matches. One 91046 191046496 FE6 matches. Hey, Huxley. Okay. You dead to the world. 1910556 7 matches. Nine 0797 FE8 matches. One 91087 FE matches. Boom. Ugh. Man, Lord have mercy. Save this. Let me actually go. Let me take a break from this. Ah. Hold on. This is why I don't want this. Ah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get fingerprints from the bank. Why is my horse over there? Paperwork's not too bad as long as you're like, I wouldn't say it's entertaining. It's definitely more entertaining than freaking Ranger stuff. Alright. The Ranger paperwork. But what's this? Keep. I mean, it definitely gives you things to do. No fingerprints there. Read nope. What? I can't think of any more ways to say it. The back door to the bank is an emergency escape for use in emergencies, not for cigarette breaks. So she clearly can't be trusted. Why don't you have it requested that the door be bricked up? Okay. Interesting. Okay. What the frick? Look at the window. Talking about that piece of evidence? Where? Oh! The frick? Whatever. Can't be bothered with that. I got too much of the freaking evidence to put in. Can I use this yet? Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most recent one was supposed to have been treated.
I guess I'll go send Hollister a telegram.
Yeah. I'll join you and we can ride towards fucking Blackwater or something.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let's finish this up, and I'm probably going to call him a night. Hello? Oh, it's going to crash. Server's going to crash. I'm calling it now. There it goes. Server's going to crash. I'm calling it now. Hope if I checked it out, huh? Let me see. Oh no. I don't think this is how you do this, but once. How do you do this? Hold on. Okay, you'll do that. Oh, okay. Not you, not bloody you. Hmm. Okay. Don't worry.
Yep.
The gray thing is done.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to take a
I
look
actually
at
went to
it.
go and take a look.
Did you see all the things?
Yeah. I wonder if that guy that came to. I wonder if that guy that came to Rose was the guy that actually robbed Adelaide.
That what?
I said I'm wondering if that guy that came to the sheriff's office, I was asking about Adelaide, whether or not he was the one that robbed Adelaide.
Oh, I don't
Because
know.
he
I
said he
haven't
was
even.
looking for a senior.
I've been doing all kinds of freaking paperwork since that bank robbery. I don't even know what's going on with the tip line.
Yeah, he was looking for. He said he was looking for a senior to me when he came here. But then I
Right.
told him there's no seniors around, and then he was like, "Oh well, I just want to tell them something." And then right after that, he was like, "Oh, have you seen Adelaide?" And I was like, "What?" I was starting to wonder
Oh, I see.
if he was or not.
I see.
And then there's a tip on the tip line about Adelaide and Apple and them getting robbed and wanting to turn themselves in. It was like Clyde something, but it was sent from Valentine. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like that guy might have been the same person that just came here.
Did you get to see all the evidence that was out there? Or do you want me to go out there and show you?
I did take a look actually. I just came from there. I did see the different types of bullets that you were mentioning.
Did you follow the trail?
Yeah, I followed the trail all the way around the left side of the building and then around.
It went all the way past the servants' quarters.
Yeah, it went pretty far.
That's why I think
Okay.
she ran and they chased her. If you don't mind taking a look at the file, make sure everything's right. I haven't worked with this much evidence. I
Yeah, of
swear there
course.
was never this much. I'm starting to realize how unorganized the law department I used to work for was.
Yeah, lots of stuff to keep track of.
I mean, I wasn't even aware that when there's a dead body, the first thing you're supposed to do is contact medical about it. Back where I
Yeah.
used to be a lawman, it was like, oh well, that person's dead.
Yeah, always gotta contact them at least to get a good death certificate. Do we know the name of the person that's deceased?
She, on the hem of her dress, it said Blanche and then the letter G. But there's nobody in the registry with that name. I'm
Wait, did you add
hoping.
that here? I can't see that.
Did I?
I don't want to forget
Maybe not.
that.
Hold on.
Okay. Because I want to look further into that in case there's anything else about that.
No, let me add that.
Okay.
I think I saw that after I wrote these notes down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go.
All right. Something is fishy. We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Just make sure I did all the evidence and stuff right, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. I'll look here.
I remember most of the evidence that wasn't the fragments or anything like that. That was like the other evidence that was at the scene of the crime before I cleaned it up. I remember most of it, but I also had the cadet write it down, so I'll have to find him and figure out what he had on there, just make sure I didn't miss anything.
Okay. Oh, it looks alright. So tagged it pretty good. Yeah, the fragments don't worry too much about. As long as you had in the report that it had like 3 different types of uh bullet fragments. I mean
Yeah.
bullet casings, and then the fragments that was found there. You should be good.
I didn't do any physical evidence because all the physical evidence I picked up just had fingerprints on it, so I counted as fingerprint evidence.
Yeah. The good news is at least there's a lot of fingerprints, so we can hopefully start to get a better picture.
Mm-hmm. There's the... I guess I need to recruit feedback before I forget, before I sleep. Tired of looking
Oh
at this
shit, I need
daggone
to do that too.
clipboard.
Fuck. I need to do that too, you're right. Fuck. What's the name of that cadet? Fuck me, please tell me I didn't forget.
I don't know. Which cadet?
Mark Cassidy, I think was his name.
That is a cadet.
Yeah. Because Schaefer put feedback, and I was with Schaefer. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I should probably write his feedback now before I forget. That chase was something, though. My goodness.
Was that the shootout in Saint Denis?
Yep.
Was any of ours hurt?
A few were injured, but not too serious injuries.
I got all the paperwork settled on that as well. I've been looking at this freaking clipboard for like an hour.
I feel that. Today was supposed to be a little bit of a clipboard day for me, but not today. Quite the opposite. But I think I was like, I better sit the fuck down because I've been on like 3 Jessica transports. I feel like all day today was just Jessica transports. So I'm like, I just want to look at my clipboard and do this.
If you want to make, I'm not sure how lead detective stuff works for that stuff, but by all means, take over that murder thing.
Sure.
I'm not a detective.
Yeah, I'll start a case on that because since there's a lot of incidences, at least keep eyes on that.
Alright, I'm going to check the tip line and then not do anything about whatever's on the tip line because I need to go to sleep.
Sounds good.
How many did you catch? Of the robbery?
We caught one.
Hmm.
Yeah, the rest of them ran and they tried to save him, and we were in a tight corner. Well, we got one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did get one fingerprint from the safe, so hopefully I'll link you to another.
Yeah, hopefully so. The one guy in the cells refused to give his name. One of those. Yeah.
Alright. I'm going off duty.
All right. Well, it's definitely nice seeing you around.
Have fun with that case. Let me know if you find out anything.
Yeah, for sure. Get to the bottom of it.
Alright. Hello, no.
Good night.
Night. Hello, I am in extreme. Thank you for the raid, Hollow. I'll go somewhere else. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? What? First of all, how did you get unhitched? Oh my gosh, I am just doing horrible as far as like staying equipped. I have no food. All my canteens are empty. Hold on. I'll let them enjoy the I'm almost 4 hours in and haven't played the intro yet, so there's going to be an end credits this time, I guess, for this stream. Can't deposit money yet. I'll let them enjoy the freaking intro credits while I go back to Blackwater. Alright. Okay, hold on. It always glitches out.
My gun is loaded, it's getting time. 2 shots of whiskey, I'm taking what's mine. Yeah, what you're saying, it's what you do. Your time has come, boy, I'm coming for you. When hell is raining down, you'll see my face, won't hear a sound. You'll feel that bullet burning through.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. Who can I raid? Let me see. Let's go raid Lucia. Voice lost. Alright. No. No, horse, no. What the frick are we doing? Alright, we're gonna go raid Lucia. Thank you for getting into the stream tonight. Until next time, I'll see you all later.